Chosen one, something powerful is about to happen in your life. A shift so big, so undeniable, that you won't even recognize yourself once it unfolds. If you're hearing this message right now, it's not by chance. This is your confirmation that God has already decided. Your breakthrough is set, your blessings are moving, and your life is about to change in ways you never thought possible. Everything you've been praying for, everything you've been waiting on, is finally coming together. The struggle, the setbacks, the moments of doubt, all of it has been leading to this. You're stepping into a season where God's favor will be so evident that even those who doubted you will have to admit something supernatural is happening in your life. God is speaking directly to you right now. He's saying, "My child, I have already made the decision. You don't have to fight for this. You don't have to struggle anymore. The door is already open. The path is already cleared. What I've set in motion cannot be stopped. You may not see it yet, but your spirit already knows. That feeling in your heart, that deep knowing inside of you, that's the Holy Spirit confirming that what's ahead is greater than what's behind. This is your moment. It's not coming later. It's not happening for someone else. It's happening for you, right now. Think about how far you've come. You've been through storms that should have broken you, disappointments that should have made you give up, but you didn't. And why? Because God was holding you together, preparing you for something greater. The delay was never a denial. It was divine timing at work. You weren't being ignored. You weren't forgotten. God was strengthening you, building you, molding you for what's about to come. And now He's saying, enough waiting. It's time. The doors that were locked are opening. The opportunities you thought had passed you by are coming back around, and this time, nothing can stand in your way. This moment is critical. The shift that's happening in your life is one of destiny. When God makes a decision, nothing can override it. No person, no circumstance, no opposition can cancel what He has already ordained. You don't have to worry about how it's going to happen. That's not your job. Your only task right now is to believe, to stay in position, and to trust that everything is aligning exactly as it should. Fear and doubt are the only things that can hold you back now, and you cannot let them win. You've waited too long, sacrificed too much, and endured too many battles to miss what God has in store for you. There are moments in life when everything changes. One decision, one opportunity, one divine intervention can take you from struggle to overflow, from pain to peace, from uncertainty to total clarity. This is that moment for you. The blessings that were held up are being released. The favor that was stored up is being poured out. You're stepping into the promises God made to you, and no force in this world can stop it. You've walked through enough darkness. You've proven your faith through enough trials. Now it's time for the reward. It's time for the breakthrough that's been waiting for you all along. God is not asking you to figure it out. He's not expecting you to have all the answers. He just wants you to trust Him. Because this shift is not coming through your own effort. It's coming through His divine power. That's why everything you've tried to force in the past didn't work. That's why all your efforts couldn't break through certain barriers. Because it was never meant to be done in your own strength. God has been waiting for the perfect moment, and now He's saying, "Watch what I do next." Your life is about to take a turn that you never expected, but it's exactly what you've been waiting for. The right people are coming into your life. The right doors are swinging open. The right opportunities are aligning perfectly, and all you have to do is walk through them. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to beg for it. It's already yours. It was decided before you even knew to ask for it. It was written in your destiny long before you even realized you needed it. This is not a random blessing. This is the fulfillment of a divine promise that God made to you before you were even born. You've been carrying the weight of expectation for so long. You've been trying to hold everything together, hoping, praying, wondering when things would finally shift in your favor. And now, here it is. The moment you've been waiting for is unfolding right before your eyes. This is your season of restoration, of breakthrough, of divine favor beyond anything you've ever experienced. And the best part? You don't have to force it. You don't have to chase it. It's coming to you. It's finding you exactly where you are, because God has already decided that it belongs to you. Your struggles were not wasted. Your pain was not pointless. Every setback was a setup for this moment. Every tear, every disappointment, every delay, it all served a greater purpose. God was positioning you, aligning you, making sure that when this blessing came, you would be ready to receive it. And now you are. You are stepping into a time where everything starts to make sense, where the things you once questioned finally become clear. You will look back at the past and realize that every closed door, every rejection, every obstacle was actually leading you right to this moment. Nothing was lost. Nothing was wasted. It was all part of the plan. The beauty of God's decision is that it doesn't depend on what others think about you. It's not based on what the world says you deserve. It's not limited by what you've been through or where you come from. When God says yes, no one can say no. When He opens a door, no one can shut it. This is your assurance. This is your confirmation. The only thing that matters now is that God has spoken. And when He speaks, things move. The universe responds. Favor is activated. Miracles begin to unfold. And right now, in this very moment, your life is shifting into divine alignment. This is your time to step into the blessings that have been waiting for you. The things that once seemed far away are now within reach. The dreams you thought were impossible are about to become your reality. God is not just giving you what you need. He is giving you more than you ever imagined. He is pouring out an overflow, a supernatural abundance that will leave you in awe. You are stepping into a life where you no longer have to struggle for blessings, because blessings will chase you down. This is the moment you've been waiting for, and it's happening now. What God has set in motion cannot be stopped. The life-changing event that is coming your way is already written in the heavens, already secured in your destiny, already on its way to you. Nothing can block it. Nothing can delay it. It's done. It's decided. It's yours. Everything is about to shift in ways you never imagined. What once seemed delayed is now being accelerated. The blessings that felt out of reach are now within your grasp. But this is not a time to sit back and wait. God is calling you to prepare, to align yourself with what He is about to release into your life. The transformation is already set in motion, but you must be ready to step into it. The doors are opening, but will you walk through them? The opportunities are coming, but will you recognize them? Your blessing is not something to hope for in the future. It is something that is unfolding right now. And if you want to receive all that God has for you, you must prepare yourself for the shift. Preparation is not about striving or trying to force things to happen. It's about positioning yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally to receive what God has already set in place. This means letting go of old habits, old ways of thinking, and anything that might block the flow of blessings into your life. It means clearing out the doubts, the fears, and the negative beliefs that have held you back for too long. If you want to step into something new, you cannot carry the weight of the past with you. You must release it. You must make space for what is coming, because what God is about to pour into your life is bigger than anything you have ever known, and you need room to receive it. There are signs all around you that this breakthrough is closer than ever. You may feel an inner restlessness, as if something big is about to happen. That's because your spirit already knows what your eyes cannot yet see. You may notice unexpected changes happening in your life, relationships shifting, old situations coming to an end, new doors beginning to open. This is not coincidence. This is divine alignment. When God moves, He clears out what no longer serves you to make room for what is meant for you. Pay attention to these shifts. Do not resist them. They are signs that your breakthrough is near. You might also feel moments of overwhelming peace, as if a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. That is God preparing your heart to receive. He is whispering to your spirit, "It's time." And when God says it's time, nothing can stand in the way. No delay, no opposition, no setback can stop what He has planned for you. Everything is unfolding perfectly, exactly as it should. You don't have to stress over how it will happen or when it will arrive. Your only job is to stay in alignment, to trust that God's timing is perfect, and to prepare yourself for the outpouring that is about to come. And when this blessing arrives, understand that it is more than just financial success. It is more than just external prosperity. It is an overflow that touches every area of your life. This is about healing, about restoration, about stepping into the fullness of who God created you to be. This is about peace that goes beyond understanding, joy that cannot be shaken, a sense of purpose that fills every part of your being. True wealth is not just measured in money. It is measured in the depth of your faith, the strength of your relationships, and the fulfillment of your soul. When you step into this divine abundance, you will see how every part of your life transforms. You will notice that your relationships begin to flourish, that the right people enter your life at the right time. You will see how your health begins to improve, how your mind feels clearer, how your heart feels lighter. Because when God blesses you, He blesses every part of you. He doesn't just fix one thing, He restores everything. And that's exactly what is happening for you now. This is not just about financial breakthrough. This is about complete, undeniable, supernatural transformation. But with every blessing comes the temptation of doubt. The enemy will try to make you question what you are experiencing. He will whisper thoughts of fear, of unworthiness, of hesitation. He will try to convince you that this is too good to be true, that maybe you don't deserve it, that maybe it won't last. But those are lies. Lies meant to keep you from stepping fully into the destiny God has prepared for you. You must silence those doubts. You must stand firm in your faith, because what is coming to you is not a mistake. It is not an accident. It is exactly what God has promised, and He does not break His promises. Fear and doubt are the only things that can block this blessing from fully manifesting in your life. But you have the power to reject them. You have the authority to walk in faith, to trust that what God has spoken over your life will come to pass. You do not need to know every detail of how it will happen. You do not need to control the process. You only need to believe. Because belief is what activates the blessing. Faith is what moves mountains. And when you stand firm in faith, nothing can stop the overflow that is coming your way. You've come too far to let fear hold you back now. You have endured too much to let doubt rob you of what is rightfully yours. This is the time to rise above every insecurity, every worry, every negative thought that tries to creep in. This is the time to remind yourself of who you are and whose you are. You are chosen. You are favored. You are standing under an open heaven, and the blessings are pouring down. All you have to do is receive. Your life is shifting, and you can feel it. Everything inside you knows that something powerful is happening. You are stepping into a season where the struggles of the past no longer have power over you. The weight you have carried, the battles you have fought, the sleepless nights wondering when things would change, those days are behind you now. God has already made His decision, and He has declared that your time has come. The doors that were once closed are now swinging wide open. The opportunities that seemed impossible are now aligning effortlessly. What once felt like a distant dream is now becoming your reality. But this is not just about you. God's blessings are always meant to overflow, to touch the lives of those around you. The wealth, the favor, the divine opportunities coming your way are not just for personal gain. They are meant to position you for something greater. You are being called into a higher purpose, a mission that goes beyond your own desires. You are being placed in a position of influence, where your life will become a testimony to others. When people see what God has done for you, they will be drawn closer to Him. Your breakthrough is not just about receiving, it's about being a vessel through which God's glory is revealed. There will be those who question it. There will be those who doubt, who look at your blessings and wonder, why them? Some may even mock your faith, dismissing the miracles unfolding in your life. But their opinions do not matter. Their doubts do not define your destiny. What God has set in motion cannot be undone by human words. When God elevates you, no one can pull you down. When He blesses you, no one can take it away. Your only responsibility is to remain faithful, to keep your focus on Him, and to walk boldly in the purpose He has placed before you. The enemy will try to distract you. He will use doubt, fear, and even the opinions of others to shake your confidence. But you must remain unshaken. You must stand in the assurance that God's plan for you is unstoppable. You were not chosen by accident. You were not placed on this path by mistake. Everything you have endured has led you to this moment. And now, it is time to fully embrace the life God has prepared for you. Living in the fullness of God's provision means letting go of the old mindset of lack. It means stepping into a new way of thinking, one where you expect blessings rather than struggle for them. It means knowing, deep in your soul, that you are divinely taken care of, that everything you need will always be provided. This is not wishful thinking. This is not blind optimism. This is faith in action. This is understanding that when God says He will provide, He means it. Every day, as you walk in alignment with this truth, you will begin to see evidence of it everywhere. Small miracles will confirm that you are on the right path. Unexpected blessings will remind you that God is always working in your favor. And as you continue to trust, the floodgates of abundance will open wider and wider. This is not just a temporary season of blessing. This is a permanent shift in your life. You are not stepping into a moment of abundance. You are stepping into a lifetime of divine provision. The struggles of the past were never meant to define you. They were only meant to strengthen you for what is coming. And now, you are entering a time where the blessings will not stop, where favor will follow you wherever you go, where opportunities will chase you down instead of you having to chase them. But this comes with a responsibility. God does not bless you just for your own benefit. He blesses you so that you can be a blessing to others. Your wealth is a tool. Your success is a platform. Your influence is a gift. Use them wisely. Use them to uplift, to inspire, to bring others closer to God. As you pour into others, you will find that the blessings in your life only multiply. The more you give, the more you will receive. This is the principle of abundance. And as you walk in it, you will experience levels of prosperity that you never thought possible. You are not alone in this journey. God is walking with you, guiding you, strengthening you every step of the way. You don't have to worry about how it will all unfold. You don't have to stress about making everything happen. Your only task is to trust, to stay faithful, and to move forward with confidence. Everything else is already taken care of. Now is the time to step boldly into your destiny. Now is the time to fully embrace the blessings that are meant for you. Let go of the past. Release the doubts. Stand firm in faith, knowing that God has already decided, and what He has planned for you is greater than anything you could have imagined. The life-changing event is not coming. It is already here, and it is yours to receive.